Hi guys, and welcome to a new makeup transformation. Today is going to be a very big mouth of an evil grin inspired by one of my all-time favorite superheroes, and that is Spider-Man. One of the villains, which is Venom. He's kind of like an alien with gooey black skin that's like this liquid form, and he usually attaches himself to other human bodies. So how can I pass up doing something from one of my favorite Marvel comics and movies? So let's get started and see if we could do this. As you can tell, I already have my hair up in a ponytail. I actually slicked it back with some hairspray just to make sure all the baby hairs and bangs don't get stuck on my face. And first, I'm going to get a light brown eyeliner pencil to start off drawing the outline of the Venom's eyes, his mouth, just his whole entire face. As you realize, you might be wanting to wear a tank top for this look so that you have more surface area to draw on, because this not only goes on our face but mostly on our neck and our chest. It's an intense art piece and it's a lot of work. Just warning you. I'm starting the eyes off below my natural eyes, and the sides of it are going to go above my eyebrows. It's going to contour around my nose, and then after that I'm going to start drawing the big gaping mouth. This mouth is going to start off below your lips on your chin. Then you're going to start drawing the teeth. You want to make them thicker towards the gums and longer and skinnier towards the ends. They kind of want to stop where the bottom of your chin meets the top of your neck. That little crease in your skin. In between each tooth, you could draw a dash line where the gum is going to stop. Then I'm going to start drawing the tongue, but then I realized I made a mistake. So you could always get a makeup remover wipe to wipe off your mistakes and start over. So now that my neck is red and looks like I'm breaking out in hives a little bit, I'm going to start drawing the actual tongue. It kind of looks like a tube of, I'm not going to lie, poop a little bit, like a snake coming from your Adam's apple, and draw it down to your chest. And once you're done with the outline, this tongue is going to flick towards the end like a snake. And then we're going to do the gaping mouth sides with some more stubbier teeth, because it's a different perspective from the mouth attached to those bottom gums. And then once you're completely done with the outline, you're going to want to get a glue stick to do the disappearing eyebrow trick. Yes, I brought it back. It's in a lot of my videos, but it's the best way to flatten down the surface of your eyebrows so you can paint on top of them. Do that, and then you're going to wait till it gets tacky. Some powder, as you know if you've been watching these videos, these steps. Then you're going to get another glob of glue on the back of your fingernail, really thick, smooth it on there. Wait till it gets tacky, a little bit dry, and then do a final layer of translucent powder. So once you have the flat surface of those eyebrows done, we are going to get my absolute favorite makeup palette, and that is the Midnight Aqua palette with a damp aqua sponge. And we're going to get this light blue color. It's kind of like a teal, not light blue. I would have to say more of a medium teal blue. This is going to be our undercoat, just the base that we're going to build on top of. That's why I love this palette, because you could do so many layers. Just do patting motions, and you're going to want to do that all over your face on the outside of those outlines that we drew. Please make sure not to skip your ears and color those in too. And on your chest and shoulders, make sure that you look like you just hopped off of the Blue Man group, that you want to be an avatar. And then we're going to let that layer completely dry. Because once it's dry, we're going to get a darker blue color from this Midnight Aqua palette with a sponge applicator. This is the one that's on the stick. It's one of my absolute favorite ways to put on makeup lately. I don't know, it's just easier to deal with if you don't have to do a lot of surface area, but quite a bit. You're going to do your lips, your nose, and the darker parts of the inside hollows of your eyes, and the definition around your face that has the darker blue. The lighter blue is going to be the skin of the suit of this villain that's peeking through, with the darker blue mostly around it. You just want to do the base definition colors first. Please make sure not to skip your ears and color those in too. We're going to do around these outlines again with this darker blue, and around that mouth on your chest. Like I said, just certain spots. And also don't forget your arms. We kind of look like the colors of the ocean. You're going to wait for that layer to dry just like the previous one. And once it's dry, you're going to get a black color from the Midnight Aqua palette again with another sponge, or girl, you could just wash it like I did to be cheap. And dab that all around on top of the blue. You want a very light thin layer of this black paint. You want it to water down a little bit, but not water it down too much to where it's going to drip all over your face. We're just going to do a layer of black everywhere, like I said, because it's going to be like a gray layer to darken in all these blue colors and to make it more creepy. And of course, like before, take it down to your chest and your shoulders. And then I'm going to get the white color from the Midnight Aqua palette with the sponge after those layers have dried and color in the eyes of this Venom villain. This is just going to be a light layer that we're going to pack on more makeup on later. While we're waiting for that white to dry, I'm going to get some pink lipstick that I had on hand. You want to get a matte lighter pink lipstick, and this is going to be the base color of the gums. You're going to want to do it in between those teeth, those lines that we did of the gums before, and you're going to probably want to do the base layer of that tongue, that snake tongue. Make sure you try not to mix the colors together. I know it's really hard. If you don't want to use the actual lipstick bullet, it's called the bullet of the lipstick, to paint this color on everywhere, I would get a lip brush or any type of paintbrush to use with the lipstick color, because you can get more precise without mixing the color of your pink lipstick with the blue paint that we did on, because even though it dried, girl, it could still mess up. Pepto-Bismol pink is the perfect color choice for this. Glide it down your chest in a snake-like formation, that sounds really weird, to fill in the rest of that tongue. Because once that pink color of that lipstick is done, we are going to get a darker pink color from my Makeup Forever palette and do in the details shadows of the darker pink throughout the gums. You want to do this on the edge of the gums, towards the center of the mouth and around those teeth. On the edge of the tongue, little line marks as definition so that the tongue has more texture and three-dimensional effects. You know how the center of our tongues have a line down the middle of it? Venom does too. So you want to do that, and mostly textures, and like I said, around your gums, given some dark magenta pink on top of our Pepto-Bismol pink. And then I'm going to get the white color from my Makeup Forever palette with a paintbrush and layer it on top of that white paint that we did on the eyes of Venom that are on our cheeks. And now it's time to color in the very most important part to this look, and that is the mouth. We're going to get some black paint from our Makeup Forever palette. If you don't have this, of course, like I said with the pinks, you can use different lipsticks. They do have black lipstick, or even better, that's easier to get, you get some black gel eyeliner. It might be a little bit hard to get off your skin as long as you don't get waterproof gel eyeliner and put that all over your face. That sounds too hard to get off. But we're just going to fill in on the outside lines of those teeth and the inside of the mouth, around that tongue and around those gums. This is going to give your mouth so much shadow and depth and look like a real creepy, crazy mouth. You might want to do some lighter strokes of the black around the bottom of the tongue and dab it with your fingertips to give it more shadow, like your tongue is three-dimensional and is lashing out to get its prey of Venom the Spider-Man. Girl, imagine this tongue squirming across your face. No thank you. And once you're done doing the shadows and black of the tongue inside the mouth, you're going to use that black color pigment to do it on your chest, your arms, and most importantly on your face. On the inside of your middle, regular, natural mouth, the lips, around the outline of the actual mouth that we painted below our chin, and around the eyes. This is just going to frame everything, make everything pop more. The colors of the pinks of the mouth, the whites of the eyes. You can give shade and shadow and depth around your real eyes just to conceal them more. It is just going to look so much better. Do it on the tip of your nose too. You could do some frown lines on your forehead just to give it more of a wincing effect, like so that when we tilt our head back to show off and showcase this art piece that we're drawing on our skin. You're also going to want to do some details around the eyes and go into the eyes a little bit. What I mean is do some dash lines inside the eyes so it looks like it's tearing apart a little bit, because this is a very gooey substance that attaches onto humans and creates this villain character. So you want it to look like the eyes are transforming and cracking a little bit onto the human skin on whatever he has attached himself to. So do some shadows of gray with the black paint on the white, just on the bottom a little bit. You can do some pat white marks on your forehead in different parts of the face to give it more definition and pop, especially on your lips. And then we're gonna get that white paint with another paintbrush and paint the gums a little bit, just on the very tops of those teeth, so it looks like the gums are protruding and those teeth are sunken in like real teeth and real gums, and around that tongue. This is one of the most important parts because it is gonna give so much highlight effect that it might look real. And then with this white, you're gonna paint a dash line connecting the tips of the tongue to the tips of the teeth and different parts of the tongue and little splash marks everywhere. I say splash marks because this is gonna give the effect of saliva, and like this tongue is just whipping around with nasty real saliva about to attack someone. Because once you're done with the saliva, you're gonna get another paintbrush with the yellow color from the Makeup Forever palette or whatever Halloween paint you have that is yellow. Or you could probably use yellow or gold eyeshadow if you don't have any paint this color. Paint that on the teeth though, those long ones, and on the ones on the sides of the mouth. This is going to be the base color, and it's very, very hard to do on yourself. If you could do this on someone else, it's so much better, because just the contorting of your neck to look at yourself in the mirror to do this is crazy. Once you're done with the yellow, we're gonna get the white paint on a paintbrush and do it over that and blend it in a little bit, because that is going to give a shine surface, like that saliva is dripping down from those teeth to the actual saliva marks that we painted on before. Getting that black paint again with a paintbrush and just doing more definition and shadows around the tongue and on the inside of the mouth on parts you may think you forgot and missed. You want to get a texturizing sponge in the black paint and paint on spots and areas around the blues of your chest and shoulders, making sure you have enough shadowing everywhere and you're making sure that you covered all your skin. But that is our finished look. I hope you guys had fun watching this as much as I had making it. I don't know why this is one of my absolute favorite makeup transformations I've done in a while. Let me know down below if you agree or if you would like to see any more makeup transformations. But thank you guys so much for watching. Now it's time to take this off. Oh my goodness. This is the hardest thing to take off of all time. I can't even count how many makeup remover wipes. I did like eye makeup remover wipes first, and then the actual face makeup remover wipes, and then I did some baby wipes, and then I did some Ben Nye's Remove It All, and then I did one part where I was doing bioderma and then just more makeup remover, and then I still had blue skin. I think my armpits are permanently blue now. I should try out for Avatar if they're making a sequel. I feel like an Oompa Loompa Smurf. As I'm talking to you guys right now, I still have it after this. All the products I used in this video will be listed in the description box so you can try it yourself. Send it to me on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff with hashtag #CatSketch probably. I always look that up. You guys are just as talented, I know, and fun to talk to. But I better get going, and I love you guys so much. Bye!